Hi, how's everybody doing today? This is a special reading today. Special message. Today is March 15th, 2023. And I became aware of some information yesterday. So I'm going to read this to you. I have found the article, the breaking news article that's not in the mainstream. It's not being talked about virtually anywhere on cable. There, you won't find it anywhere. So I'm just going to dive into it. And because of current situations we're living in today, I want to do the disclaimer. This is for spiritual and entertainment, wink, wink, purposes only. The article that was released, it made a newspaper on March 9th, 2023. And this was released by, well, the Pentagon released it. The only article I found on it came from the Observation Post, is the Military Times one-stop shop for all things off-duty. Stories may reflect author observation. The reporter that wrote this up, name is Simone Perez. This was released in the Military Times. Yeah. If you go to www.militarytimes.com/off-duty/military-culture, it's a long one. So I will put the link in the description box for you so you can go and look at it yourself, read it yourself. All right. Pentagon UFO chief says alien mothership in our solar system possible. There is a possibility that extraterrestrial motherships and smaller probes may be visiting planets in our solar system. The head of the Pentagon's Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Research Office noted in a report draft shared Tuesday. An artificial interstellar object could potentially be a parent craft that releases many small probes during its close passage to Earth. An operational construct not too dissimilar from NASA missions. Sean Kirkpatrick, director of Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, wrote in a research report co-authored by Abraham Loeb, chairman of Harvard University's Astronomy Department. Kirkpatrick, who was appointed as director of the AARO when it was founded in July 2022, previously served as a chief scientist at the Defense Intelligence Agency's Missile and Space Intelligence Center. The AARO was established to investigate unidentified objects of interest around military installations, according to a Pentagon press release. Loeb, on the other hand, gained notoriety when he proposed our solar system had been traversed by its first extrasolar visitor in October 2017. At that time, the Pan-STARRS telescope in Hawaii detected an object moving at a speed that caused some scientists to suggest that it originated outside our system. The object's orbit also hinted at other forces besides the sun's gravitational pull influencing its movement. Scientists dubbed the object Oumuamua. You remember when this hit the news. I remember when it hit the news. The Hawaiian term for scout, which Kirkpatrick and Loeb offer in their research paper as an example of a possible mothership with probe capabilities. With proper design, these tiny probes would reach the Earth or other solar system planets for exploration. As the parent craft passes by within a fraction of the Earth-Sun separation, just like Oumuamua did, the authors explain. Astronomers would not be able to notice the spray of many probes because they do not reflect enough sunlight for existing survey telescopes to notice them. The research paper titled Physical Constraints on Unidentified Aerial Phenomena comes following a month of intense scrutiny of unidentified flying objects. A stirring trend ignited when a Chinese spy balloon captivated the nation by drifting across U.S. airspace. 3 additional unidentified objects were subsequently found. On February 16th, Senators Marco Rubio, Republican, Florida, Christine Gillibrand, Democrat, New York, and 12 other senators sent a letter to Deputy Secretary of Defense Kathleen Hicks and Deputy Director of National Intelligence Stacy Dixon calling for full funding for the AARO. The Biden administration's previous funding request for fiscal year 2023 failed to fund anything beyond the office's basic operating expenses. The lawmakers argued AARO provides the opportunity to integrate and resolve threats and hazards to the U.S. while also offering increased transparency to the American people and reducing the stigma. The lawmakers' letter stated AARO's success will depend on robust funding for its activities and cooperation between the Department of Defense and the intelligence community. Observation Post is a military times one-stop shop for all off duty. Now, this is about funding. In the description box below, because I'm not going to just leave you hanging with this, I'm going to leave the references and location of people who have been following this for decades. Linda Moulton Howe, earthfiles.com. Boots on the ground, following the woo-woo since 1979. Dr. Steven Greer gave up his trauma practice to step into this because of his family ties to NASA. He was asked covertly to be the one to help bring out disclosure. So Dr. Steven Greer, you can find him at Sirius.com, SIRIUS. Yes, I'll put it in the description box. And yeah, you see Dwight D. Eisenhower, January 17, 1961. He's the 34th president. In his farewell address, warned against the establishment of a military-industrial complex. And if you're somebody who's been paying attention, especially now, Linda Moulton Howe has not been promoting this false flag event. On the other hand, Dr. Steven Greer has his tentacles into NASA through his family and the bloodline. He has been talking about a false flag incident created by our military industrial complex for 20 years that I know of. So I am going to read on this and see if we can get any information. I want to hear if there's any information. I have called upon Archangel Michael for protection. I call upon and ask Archangel Shamuel to bring me peace. I call upon and ask Archangel Zadkiel to guard me against my own ego. I call upon and ask Archangel Gabriel to give me strength. I call upon and ask Archangel Metatron to open my clairvoyant gifts. I call upon and ask Archangel Jophiel to keep me grounded. I call upon and ask Archangel Jeremiel to help direct my clairvoyant gifts. I call upon and ask Archangel Haniel to help me fulfill my highest purpose. Thank you. So I'm going to start by pulling that book right here. I'll just show you the book. I'm going to pull the ET Experiencer first. I want to know what's going on. And also, there's another report that's been put out. And I was going to save this for Allie's program, Heart and Soul Connected. I'm going to be on there Tuesday at noon Pacific time. And what I'm going to be talking about, what I plan on talking about. Okay, I've received information, and it was reported during the 2022 UFO MAGA conference. There at that conference, it was reported that the graves have moved out of the area. Now, if we have a false flag situation, we're going to see graves. Because that's what the military industrial complex has been working with all these years. They have moved out of the area of our galaxy by the direction of our ascended benevolent galactic neighbors sent to help Earthlings in our ascension of understanding in our place here among them. I'm reading from the email, the letter I sent to Allie, letting her know what I wanted to talk about there. There will be 2 races of galactic neighbors making a worldwide contact live event. That will exclude the USA due to both our abundance and ignorance of firearms usage and warring behavior. So when this happens, when this live event happens by the real deal, United States, everywhere else but here, because of our AR-15s and all that. And all that we got around and about. Oh, sorry. And okay. Now from there we go. These 2 races that will lift their veil to Earthlings, chosen because they most look like us and are very concerned not to scare Earthlings, are the Palladians and the Arcturians. Syrians will monitor this live event remotely, and Tyrians will be guarding our planet from up above in the atmosphere. The blue aliens will be here protected by their veil, not visible to Earthlings, in support of all the galactic neighbors involved and monitoring the situation here as it unfolds. I'll save the tidbit for Allie's show, but yeah. See, and then I checked in with my archangels, guardian angels, my higher self. There will be a false flag event by our military industrial complex. It will present grays, reptilians, and the draconians. Okay. All right. So let's start laying out cards here. See what we get. Let's see what they have to tell us. With the archangels and angels, our higher selves. Let's ask what's going on. Who's in that mothership up there right now? Is it the Palladians? Or does our military industrial complex have one of their pretend ones up there? It's not where we can see it. Not without those high telescopes, high power telescopes. Yeah, well, I do know that. Experiencer, we are not alone. Yes. Okay. You've encountered a being from Orion. So, okay. Got it. Something that help. I thought I'd lay out 5 cards from each deck, and then I'll just assess them. Whoops. Let's see what we got here. Family connection, ET experiences run in your family. Okay. Let's see that. Okay. See what we're dealing with. Really, that is the question. What are we dealing with here? What are we dealing with? Past life contactee. You've made direct contact in past lives. Okay, what else are you going to tell me? Pull one more card out here, and we'll start on the next step. I've got time travel. There's an aspect of time travel involved. Okay. Now I'm gonna Mystic Martian Oracle. Let's see what we get from them. I've also got the Archangel Michael tarot. I'm gonna Look at me. Too many cards. Too many cards. Well, is it too many cards? Two cards popped out. Okay. Okay. We've got Men in Black, stalking, intimidation, and confrontation that popped out. And we got Blue Avians, philosophy, release, and karma, mysticism. Blue Avians, benevolent. They're benevolent. Okay, now. This might be on the way headed. I got Nagas, lovers, erotica, sensuality. Masturbation. Yeah, I just read on this. Two sentients, resilient, bold, and sassy. Benevolent. Each one of us signed up for this soul contract. There's a mission here. There's a mission here. Alpha Centurions, foresight, planning, strategy. Okay. What do I need to know here? You look at the Orion. There's in my notes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. See what I've got written down here on the audience. Okay. Paul Grazer from Orion. Yeah. Paul Grazer from Orion. There are also, I know the short braids are from Zeta Reticuli. They have no feelings. They're just little programmed robots. And the Ebens created them. Is what the last development I heard was Evans did. Okay. I think anything on the blue. Let's see. So, yeah, the blue avians resemble bird people. Yeah. The other one of them is going to be here. What about Arcturian? Yeah. Arcturians are from the Bootes, Bootes constellation, 36.7 light years away. Oh yeah, I want to look at sentience. I just came across something about them. Oh, they're mostly in the Cetus or the Whale constellation. Only 11 light years away. Some reside on Epsilon in the Eridanus constellation. They prefer residing in secluded dwellings. In alliance with the Palladians. So the Tucentians are in alliance with the Palladians. That's very good news for us. Okay. I might as well let you know about the Galactic Federation. The Galactic Federation was founded over 4.5 million years ago to prevent interdimensional dark forces totally dominating our Milky Way galaxy. Benevolent beings from many star systems that travel to many galaxies and some multiverses. The Galactic Federation intercedes with Earth councils, solar councils, and with Great White Brotherhood of Ascended Masters, generally based in the Sirius star system and travels throughout the galaxy, universe, and beyond. They have over 200,000 Confederation members from planets. Yeah. See it, reticuli. That star system. So that's where the military-industrial complex, from what I've gathered, has been receiving technology. Besides, well, their ships are the ones they've been shooting down. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, let's see what else we can learn here. So I did want to let you know that. So we got an aspect of time travel involved here. And the Alpha Centaurians cover that. Or in that position, yeah. Past life contact meeting. And then I got the Tucentians covering that. Okay. Family connection. No, yeah. I mean, Nagas, all lovey-dovey. Here's the family connection card. Baby hands up there, you know. Yeah. Orion. And the blue avians. Experiencer. We know we're not alone. And the men in black come. So, men in black, you know, they're shoulder to shoulder with the military and industrial complex. Yeah. Okay. Well, now let's get a little guidance out of this, shall we? A little shock and awe, followed by guidance. Message from above. I got this I'm gonna pull 5 because I got 5 of these others. This is the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck. Yeah, I kid you not. And it's pretty cool actually. Why she can't put a glare on there? Okay. One of these days I'll get a proper setup. But anyway, I'll be reading a little bit out of that. So let's pull 5 of these, on top of each one of these piles here. Now let's see what we get. God knows we needed guidance. I mean, we're going to enter some area, but that's what growth is about, right? I mean, the Palladians, the others, they're on our team as far as us evolving. This is not Armageddon that's happening. This ain't the end of things, not by a long shot, not by a long time. And somebody else you might want to check out, and I'll put in the bottom 2. Young man to me, I think he's in his later 30s now, I think, by the name of Billy Carson. Forbidden Knowledge is his channel. And the 4, it's not FOUR. It is the new number 4, forbiddenknowledge.com. Brilliant, brilliant young man. Has a photographic memory. He started studying aerospace at 7 years old when he saw his first UFO and was trying to figure it out. And this young man grew up in the projects, and I mean rough projects. Tears me up to hear, I mean, he, if they had cereal, they put water on it, not milk, to eat, stuff like that. I have the utmost respect for Billy Carson, utmost respect for Billy Carson and his wealth of knowledge. He wrote the compendium of the Emerald Tablets, written 36,000 years ago. I mentioned that before. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oyoa protection. That comes up over the Men in Black. So let's see what this Oyoa. Okay, now I just had the little. There it is. I know. Okay. All right. It does have an index. Thank you. Oyoa. It's OYA. 91. Okay, here we go. Oyoa. OYA. Oya is the Yoruban goddess of the weather, especially of powerful storms, tornadoes, lightning, fires, and rain. Oya means wind warrior goddess. She's represented by the water buffalo and would carry the spirits of the dead to the underworld. Clairvoyance, intuition, and psychic abilities are the lessons of this card. And Oya urges you to listen to the winds of change, whether you are ready or not. Legend states that Oya can call upon death and hold it off whenever she pleases. Known as the great mother of witches, she comes to you when you feel you need to be protected. This might be when you are trying to protect or establish your business, which might be riding through some choppy waves at the moment. Remember, the storm will pass and Oya will be there to gather pieces and help you start anew if needed. Great message. I mean, look at this. We got experiencer, and on top of that, men in black, and then we got Oya. Okay. Don't go into this with fear. Go into it with your eyes wide open. Wide open. Okay, let's take another one. This is in the second spot where we got Orion. You've encountered a being from Orion. On top of that is the blue avians, which are benevolent. This says abracadabra, connect. Yeah, I'll do it right on it, Claire. So that should be an idea. Okay, let's see what this one says. Abracadabra. All right. Hang on. Here we go. Abracadabra is said to be a magical series of numbers. I did not know that. And if you write it out in a certain way, it will bring miracles into your life. The literal translation is, I will create as I speak. It sounds a little bit like the magician, isn't it? Yeah. In this card, you are encouraged to speak to your heart. The topical oracle tells you to rub your heart and chest with love. Speak to your heart in a way that creates a gratitude rampage, a gratitude rampage. Take the topic of your choice and rub that spelling of abracadabra onto your heart chakra and just be still, be here. For extra integration, do the pairing below and read all the cards in the spread. Okay. Oh, and this mentions plant spirit Ola. Alo, A-L-O-E. Okay, well, that was a little extra thing. So, abracadabra. Abracadabra. Oh, yeah. See, another protection. The avians, the blue avians are here to protect us from whatever's coming from Orion. Okay, now this next one here is the family connection in Nagus. Another humanoid with the serpent lower half. Let's see what the message is there. Messages. Guatemala initiation. Guatemala initiation. Nothing to see that just hanging upside down. It reminded me of the hangman when I first saw it. Initiation. Let's see what this one has to say. Initiation. On the page number, rather. On the page number. Is it over here? Okay. Guatemala I must be having to look for sweater more. Yeah. Got it. Here we go. Quadamara. That's Quaddamarwa. Quadamara appears upside down, hanging from a sturdy cannabis plant root. This suggests she is channeling through her feet rather than her crown. Her hands are unseen and her face is serene and great and graceful. It is time to accept yourself for where you are and who you are in this life. The woman is tied up with an added shibari element to represent surrender, and that she is accepting of this period of reflection. Quadamara appears when you need to flip your perspective. Stand on your head, invert, simply get upside down and then look at the present moment. Are you noticing things you haven't seen before? You are independent, and sometimes that means following your heart despite what other people think of you. Quadamara expresses that it is okay to be vulnerable sometimes. Perhaps you are living according to the expectations of mentors in your life instead of living life firsthand. It is time to return to Sabata and take responsibility for the vibrations you are sending out. This card can also appear when you are being too hard on yourself. Surrender brings many rewards. If Quadamara appears for you, it is time to ask the following. Can I see this issue from another perspective? Okay. Yeah. We need to flip our perspective. I mean, because really, we've all been programmed to think. We've been programmed in not being accepting of a galactic family. And it is, this comes under, this is family connections, the Nagas, the loving ones. And then Guadalajara. Yeah, it all flows. It all flows. Are you hearing the messages? I'm hearing them. Okay, the next card is going to cover past life contactee. You've made direct contact in past lives, and to sentient, resilient, bold, and sassy. Now they sound like interesting beings. They could be fun. Okay. Sentience. Okay, where are you? Sometimes they miss. They miss putting one in. Oh, wait a minute, Reddit. I'm sorry. I haven't pulled the card yet. I'm looking at the dissentience. No, I want to pay a card on the dissentience. Oh, good morning. It's strange little morning. It really has. Not normal at all for me, or easy, comfortable type thing. Some things come into our awareness. It's like, oh man, but because of loved ones. Anyway, And then the drivers out there this morning. Oh, goodness. Oh, look what popped out. Carson, Yamota Starseed. Let me see that. My lighting is. Anyway, let me read this one. Yemoja. Oh, Yemoja. Yemoja. Okay, back here. There we go. That was quick. All right, Yemoja. Yemoja appears floating in an ancient galactic city, her giant iridescent tail flowing multiple tiny stars surrounding her. She moved into space as the poles shifted, and she remains a cosmic cannabis mermaid oracle. She has remained in the depths of the universe, protecting those who are here for thousands of years. Her tail is wrapped in flowers of vines, and the fin looks like the cannabis plant leaves to propel her to higher frequencies. The veil above her, which separates the ocean from the land, contains a barricade of crystals that prevents certain frequencies from crossing, as seen in Orion. Yemoja represents the ancient star beings who are coded with DNA to understand sound frequencies and return memories to those who are ready to activate their cosmic memory. When this card appears, it's time to be an active co-creator. An active co-creator. Anyway, time for being an active co-creator. We're not going to have a choice. You know, I mean, we've got to face this. We got to grow up. That's what this is about. Not growing up. Earthlings going into the next phase. The plan is for us to reach this level 1 civilization. You know, at the very least, we've got to stop shooting each other with guns and all kinds of other weapons hurting each other. That's number 1. Until we do that, we are not level 1 civilization. You know, infant babies. It's time to take the AR-15s away from the infant babies. You know, that's why I don't read on politics. I have to stay away from it. Okay. One more card out of this deck. And then we will get guidance from the Archangel Michael Tarot. All right. We've got silent retreat. Silence. Silence. And that is covering the Alpha Saturnius and the time travel. Let's see what she says. Okay. Here we go. Silence. My heart is open to receiving and giving love as I transform my inner world so my outer world reflects. This is a card that will keep showing up if you do not listen. The figure in the card sits with legs crossed and headphones on and a contented smile on their face. The heart space radiates out a bright green color and you feel a calming presence wash over you as you silence yourself. The silent retreat is a lesson in physical strength like no other. You must tame your tongue and resist the need to correct, explain, or detail. When this card comes to you, it is important to see where you may be talking too much. Remaining silent will bring you more alignment. Absolutely. And it says crystal pairing is watermelon tourmaline. I've never heard of watermelon tourmaline. I do have tourmaline though. I should have had this card first thing this morning. Remaining silent will bring you more alignment. Okay. That's good. All right. Now, moving on. Moving on. Okay. Let's see. Now the question here. Yeah, I'm gonna pull because I've got this divided out between majors and the people cards. Major arcana and the people cards. So I think I'm gonna pull from the major arcana portion of this deck. Archangel Power tarot cards. That's what I've got here. Archangel Power tarot cards. Let's see what the angels can tell us. Enlighten us with this. Speak to me. Just okay. We've got the Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. Well, my plan was to help get this out. So the Empress. And the Empress. Okay, well, creativity, yeah. Yeah. Let me see what we got here. Experiencer, Men in Black, protection. I have to get creative about protecting ourselves. Okay. Next one here. Next. That's good. That's good. Decisions. Archangel Jophiel. Release yourself from that which holds you back. I need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. And that is what is covering Orion, Blue Avians, Abracadabra, connecting. So what holds us back regarding spaceships in the military industrial complex? Fear. Let it go. That's what we're being told there. Let it go. Let the fear go. Fear ain't never done nothing good. Well, no. Overall, no. We'll save our lives occasionally, that's for sure. But those are coming from the angels. Or come from the military complex, industrial complex, false flag operation. Don't be fearful. First thing that's going to come out is a false flag operation. Because you know what? If the extraterrestrials, our galactic neighbors, wanted to kill us, get rid of us, what? They wait till 2023 or whatever to do it? No, no, man. They could have wiped us out long ago. This we're like little ants, little bugs that we could have just been snuffed out in a moment. I mean, no, the real deal's not coming to hurt us. No. Well, I mean, the Greys were messing with us. Those are the archons talked about in the Hague scriptures, Hagamati scriptures, written in the 2nd and 3rd century. They were dealing with galactic neighbors, only they were robotic. Those little Greys are more robotic. They don't have feelings or nothing. Unless I read the Ebens created them, whether that's true or not. We'll find out. Okay, this next one, Epiphany. Archangel Raziel, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Meditate. Yeah, meditate. That comes on top of family connection, Nagas, and Guatemala initiation. Yeah. Just hang on to your spiritual growth. Yeah. Okay. Now, this 4th pile here. Whoops. I hope you're all doing okay. Don't get freaked out about this. Might be concerned because we're dealing with military complex, but we're going to be okay. We are going to be okay. Especially those of us that are aware of what's going on. I'm more concerned about the ones that aren't aware. Told my daughter for the 2nd time I told her once yesterday when I discovered this, and this morning again. She didn't remember me telling her. Yeah, there's a mothership up there. Okay. The sun, Archangel Uriel. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Yep. Keep your groove on. Be positive. Keep your spiritual on. Yeah. Oh, come up in this one here. There. There you go. Okay. Got one more on this one, pull. And then we're going to look at the people portion of this. Yeah, the minor arcana and the court cards. That's what we're going to look at. Got 2 of them on there. 2 of them want to come out. Solutions and strength. Solutions from Archangel Zadkiel. Success that comes from objective compromise. Self-control and patience. Forgiving and healing energy. Strength from Archangel Ariel. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. Both cards speak of forgiving. I got to remember that. Okay. Now we're going to look at minor arcana here. Will it show us, something in, well, it's about the people. The minor arcana are about the people. So maybe we'll get some insight or some help on how, what are the MAGA going to do? I mean, it's bad enough if you're not aware, but if you're not aware, if you're a MAGA and not aware, they're the ones who are going to grab their AR-15s and go outside and just start shooting in random up in the air. Most of my family relatives are MAGA. Sorry to say. Now let's see what we got. 3 of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. It's good. Coming from the little people realm, that's good. It's a good card. Okay. Get another one out here. See how we can. Oh, hang on. Hang on. 2 of them flew out. So let me see what we got here. We got the 5 of Gabrielle and the 4 of Gabrielle. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. 4 of Gabrielle. Time for a celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. We're coming into the age of Aquarius, right? I mean, I, for one, yeah. Growing up can be painful. Evolving can be painful. But the reward is so much happiness and fulfillment in it. We got here. Queen of Michael. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time of your career rather than relationships. Again, personal growth. Yeah. This one wanted to flip out. King of Michael. Principled, rational, abundant, or ambitious, respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. Boy, howdy, doesn't it? Yes. So it's sounding pretty good for the little people. It's sounding pretty good for the little people. The corporations, my heart's not crying for them. Not for the corporations. They did this. Here we go. 4 of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So we're going to have to, reassess. When you give, you also receive, yes. But being resistant to change and extremes in how you save or spend money. Yeah. I expect that will come down the pike. Expect it will. Okay, now our last card. Did you think we was ever going to get done? I know. Yes, we are. The last card I'm going to pull for us is Soul Helper Oracle. Okay. We could all use a little Soul Helper Oracle right about now. Here we go. She wants to make an appearance. You are unique. Be brave, a little crazy, but be yourself. Welcome to Loretta's land, Mother's Tarot. Yeah, there you go. You are unique. Be brave, a little crazy, but be yourself. Be authentic. Be authentic. Your Soul Helper Oracle. Oh. Okay, when they jump out, I should show them. Ooh, okay. To conform is to die inside. Be brave and be yourself. Man, this message is coming out, man. Okay. Bringing out another one. I hope you've got something beneficial out of this reading today. I hope it's helped in some way. Here we go. A partnership for the new age. It is time to welcome it. Oh my Lord, are we talking or what? The age of Aquarius is upon us. It is upon us. Okay. This one, feel the blood, feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. You are not alone. Howdy doody. We are not alone. We are never alone. So when all this starts kicking up, don't you lose sight of that. Don't you forget, not none of us. All we have to do is call out with the archangels. Any angel. Call the angels. You get scared, you get hungry, you get whatever. Call the angels. Okay, here we go. Our last card. Cross the bridge of happiness. It leads over the depths of your emotion. Yeah. The house. The bridge. Everything's going to be just fine. Everything's going to be just fine. I love you. I hope you got something beneficial out of this. Godspeed. This is Loretta. Oh, and I told you Tuesday, the 21st at noon Pacific Standard Time. Join me over there on Alley. Heart and Soul Connected. Okay? And you take care of yourself. Keep breathing. Deep breathing. It helps. And I love you. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. And please hit the thumbs up on the way out, would you? Thank you.